Paris of the East is a term that is applied to many cities throughout the world, but none are more deserving of the title than Shanghai. Internationally renowned chef Paul Perret has been keeping the town's French inspiration alive with his critically acclaimed restaurant, Mr. and Mrs Bund.
Yes, as far as I can remember, I wanted to become a chef at the age of 9 years old. At the time I received a very interesting book, which was the book of recipe of the grandmother of Donald Duck. I still have that book, it's a Bible.
What's your personal philosophy when it comes to food?
It's always a bit difficult to define in simple words, but it would be quite broad, quite open. Open mind on everything without prejudices. That's what I try at least to apply. And the difference is of course in the concept. Mr. and Mrs Bund mixed with a Western traditional restaurant and an intake on the Chinese culture, which was to share the dish at the table and to have also a very broad menu. Even if Mr. and Mrs Bund, I give a French direction, French background, backbone. But for instance, I've been using soy sauce as a major ingredient rather than salt for years. So there is some of my very own dishes mixed with a kind of interpretation on the simple French fare. Everything is inspiring. The architecture of a city is very inspirational. The energy of a city is very inspirational. Like a lot of chefs, it's not something specific. Everything from fast food to high-end dining. It's just the love of food is natural inspiration.
Although Mr. and Mrs Bund represents a different, more populist approach to fine dining than other famed restaurants by Master Chef Paul Perret, the establishment sacrifices none of its class or sophistication. For The Link, I'm Jason Godfrey.